Hello and welcome to NDTV 24/7. I'm Priyanshi Sharma. We start our focus on the Odisha train tragedy and the 3-train accident in Odisha's Balasore, which left 275 people dead, will be investigated by the Central Bureau of Investigation. This, as government sources have said, that only a detailed probe can establish if at all there was any criminal tampering with the point machine or the electronic interlocking system, which the railway said was the reason behind the accident. NDTV has also accessed the Odisha police FIR that includes charges of causing death by negligence and endangering life. Meanwhile, the Congress has hit out over the CBI probing the case. The national president of the Congress party, Mallikarjun Kharge, has written to Prime Minister Modi to say that law enforcement agencies cannot fix accountability for technical, institutional and political failures. But even as various agencies are investigating what caused the triple train tragedy in Odisha, the trauma for family members continues. Over 150 bodies are still lying in mortuaries that are yet to be identified. One man identified his wife's body, but he's yet to find his daughter. But for one father, it was truly a miracle as he found his son alive after being told that he was dead. Here's our ground report.
Normalcy on the tracks as trains run on the restored railway lines in Bahanaga Bazar railway station. But for Mohammad Sarfaraz, the trauma continues. After his wife's last rites, a desperate father is looking for his daughter. He identified his wife's body after going through more than 150 bodies in the morgue, but he's yet to find his daughter. After being connected with the district collector, finally some hope, as residents of Balasore also offer to help.
जितने हैं बस इधर उधर हो गए, कुछ परेशान है, लेकिन सबको जो है सबका बात बुझा जाता है यहाँ पर। उनका अभी तो उनकी वाइफ का तो मिल गया है, उनकी वाइफ का वो दफन उफन कर दिए हैं, अब बेटी को खोज रहे हैं। अब बेटी अब है दुनिया में या नहीं है उसको कंफर्म भी हुआ नहीं, अभी उसके लिए भुवनेश्वर जा रहे हैं हम लोग।
Breaking down every few minutes, Sarfaraz narrates what he's been through. Finally, after meeting the collector, arrangements for him to go back to Bhubaneswar.
स्टेट गवर्नमेंट का मैंने जैसे बोला कि हमारा सेंट्रल कंट्रोल रूम भी है और बालेश्वर डिस्ट्रिक्ट का कंट्रोल रूम भी है। इररिस्पेक्टिव ऑफ द लोकेशन ऑफ द डेड बॉडी आप ये दोनों कंट्रोल रूम में कांटेक्ट कर सकते हो, दोनों कंट्रोल रूम में आपको मिल जाएगा, लोकेशन मिल जाएगा।
For 48-year-old Hilaram Malik, a miracle. His 23-year-old son was grievously injured, but he managed to come out of the mangled coach on his own and fainted on the tracks. Rescuers thought he was dead and put him on a truck with dead bodies. But he regained consciousness and signaled to the rescuers that he was alive.
আমি যখন ট্রেন দুর্ঘটনা হয় আমি তো জানতে পারি না, তো ছেলে আমাকে ফোন করে ওই দুর্ঘটনার কথা বলতে আমি জানতে পারলাম। যখন দুর্ঘটনা হয় তার আগে ঘটনা হয়ে গেছে, ও ট্রেন থেকে বেরিয়ে মানে অ্যাকচুয়ালি ওর ইনজোর হয়েছে, ওর নিজেকে নিজে বেরিয়ে এসেছে, বেরিয়ে এসে ও আমাকে ফোন করেছিল ওখান থেকে, এবং ও যে কামরাতে ছিল সেই কামরাগুলোই বেশি ক্ষতিগ্রস্ত হয়েছে।
Meanwhile, at the mortuary in Bhubaneswar, where most bodies have been shifted, anxious relatives arrive for the traumatic process of identifying the dead.
नहीं मिला सर, कल से दिया हुआ है, कल नहीं ले पाए, आज ले रहे हैं। अच्छा, तो अभी नहीं दे रहे हैं, क्या लेट हो रहा है।
मतलब डेड बॉडी तो मिल गया?
हाँ, डेड बॉडी मिल गया लेकिन नहीं लिए हैं।
अच्छा, आप लोग कहाँ से हैं?
ओडिशा मयूरभंज।
मिला कि नहीं मिला?
नहीं, हम तो ये नई से तक कराया था, अभी यहाँ तक बॉडी रखेंगे और लगेगा।
अच्छा, आप लोग कहाँ से?
पश्चिम मेदिनीपुर।
कौन था आपके?
मेरा भाई का लड़का, दादा का लड़का।
अच्छा, तो मिला कि नहीं मिला?
मिल गया।
After restoring rail traffic on this very important railway route, the focus of the administration is now on identifying the dead bodies in the mortuaries and handing them over to families who've lost their loved ones in this terrible train collision. Alongside, there's also focus on the investigation into this rail accident to fix responsibility, which is being carried out by the Central Bureau of Investigation. With Manish Kumar in Bhubaneswar, in Bahagana Bazar with camera person Pavan Kumar, Saurabh Gupta, NDTV.
The other big story, India's top wrestlers have clarified that they will continue their protest demanding the arrest of BJP MP and former Wrestling Federation of India chief Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh over sexual harassment allegations. This comes after there were rumours of them withdrawing their protest since they resumed their work at the Indian Railways after a month-long break for their protest. The wrestlers' clarification comes even after the wrestlers met Home Minister Amit Shah, but according to them, there was no breakthrough in that meeting.
जब तक इंसाफ नहीं मिल जाता लड़ाई जारी रहेगी, सत्याग्रह बिल्कुल जारी रहेगा.
We will continue to fight for justice. A resounding message from the protesting wrestlers as they resume their duties in the railways after a nearly 40-day hiatus for their agitation. As she returns to her railway job, Sakshi Malik clarified that this did not mean that they were withdrawing their protest. The wrestlers rejoined their government duties in the capacity of special duty officers.
मैं क्लियर कर देती हूँ आपको कि जैसे हम रणनीति बना रहे हैं आगे की आगे हमें क्या करना है और कुछ भी हिंसाजनक ना हो और आगे हम अच्छे से कैसे इस प्रोटेस्ट को बढ़ा सकते हैं, तो उस पे हम काम कर रहे हैं, रणनीति बना रहे हैं. और रही बात रेलवेज की, तो मैं ओएसडी फर्स्ट हूँ और मेरी बहुत सारी जिम्मेवारी हैं. तो जब तक रणनीतियाँ चल रही हैं, प्रोटेस्ट पे नहीं बैठे हैं, तो मैं यहाँ अपना काम देख रही हूँ. हम इस लड़ाई में ना ही कभी पीछे हटे थे, ना ही कभी हटेंगे.
Meanwhile, in a breakthrough, the wrestlers met Union Home Minister Amit Shah just a few days ago on Saturday, seeking a fair probe against WFI chief Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh. The wrestlers, however, say their demands remain unchanged.
कन्वर्सेशन थी और कुछ नहीं है ऐसा फाइनल सॉल्यूशन निकला. हमारा टिल एंड तक यही रहेगा कि अक्यूज्ड को गिरफ्तार करो, उसके ऊपर सीरियस एक्ट लगे, गिरफ्तार करो. नॉर्मल कन्वर्सेशन हुई थी और कुछ नहीं.
The deadlock between the wrestlers and the authorities continues. While the wrestlers say they are working on their future course of action, sources indicate that CARP leaders will play a crucial role going ahead. Well, the protests are far from over, but the big question is, has there been enough government action against Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, accused of sexual harassment? In New Delhi with camera person Sushil Rathi, Vedant for NDTV.
आज सारा दिन से बहुत जैसे फेक न्यूज़ चल रही है कि हमने जो है अपना प्रोटेस्ट ख़त्म कर दिया है या हम पीछे हट गए हैं, तो ये सब बहुत फेक है. क्योंकि जो ये अफवाहें उड़ रही हैं, ये हमारे प्रोटेस्ट को कमज़ोर करने के लिए जो है ये फेक न्यूज़ बनाई जा रही हैं. तो लाइव आने का मकसद सिर्फ यही है कि हम सब आपको बताना चाहते हैं, जो आप हमेशा हमारी सपोर्ट में खड़े रहे हो, कि हमारा जो ये आंदोलन है सत्याग्रह है, जब तक न्याय नहीं मिल जाता हम इसको लड़ते रहेंगे. तो किसी भी फेक न्यूज़ पर आप बिल्कुल भी ध्यान मत दीजिए, क्योंकि हमारी लड़ाई जो है सच्चाई की है और हमें इसको लड़ना है और जब तक इंसाफ नहीं मिलता हम लड़ते रहेंगे.
And India's first international cruise vessel has been launched. The Union Minister of Ports and Shipping, Sarbananda Sonowal, flagged off the maiden international cruise vessel, MV Empress, from Chennai to Sri Lanka. The launch happened in Chennai, and this marks the beginning of the International Cruise Tourism Terminal at Chennai, which was built at a cost of 17.2 crore rupees. Listen in to what the minister said.
Tamil Nadu has its first international cruise connecting Chennai and 3 ports in Sri Lanka. Joining us now, Mr. Sarbananda Sonowal, the Union Shipping Minister, talking to us. Thank you very much for your time. First time an international cruise connecting Chennai and Sri Lanka. How important is this for development of tourism?
Of course, today is a great day for all of us, particularly for cruise tourism in India. And as you know, all the distinct sectors in India, a lot of transformation is taking place because of the dynamic leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. And today we have also going to witness how first ever international cruise sailing from Chennai port to the 3 destinations of Sri Lanka, carrying so many passengers.
Last year we had similar cruise connecting Chennai, Puducherry and Visakhapatnam. What's the larger plan to promote Chennai as a cruise tourism hub?
Of course, in my last visit, I have mentioned that this is going to be the cruise like half in the near future. So, to that extent, we are going to develop the port facilities and like an international terminal, cruise terminal. So, I believe this is how the entire country will be developed in the coastline, particularly Mumbai, Mormugao, Goa, and also Visakhapatnam.
What are the circuits we are looking at from Chennai?
Of course, like this is first that we are targeting to Sri Lanka, and as you know, like we have also the facility to have the deep sea cruise. So that's the way we are taking the entire program forwards.
You have casinos on board the ship here. Last time when you had the service between Chennai and Puducherry government objected to that.
Look, as per the demand of the tourist, you will have to develop the facilities. It is mainly for the tourist, isn't it? So this cruise tourism, if it is to be prospered with a most modern outlook, then definitely as per the demand of the global market, you will have to stand tall.
And moving on, the jailed gangster turned politician and former BSP MLA Mukhtar Ansari has been convicted by a court in Uttar Pradesh's Varanasi in a 32-year-old murder case. He's been sentenced to life imprisonment. A 5-time MLA, Ansari has been charged with the murder of a Congress leader in 1991. Of the 60-plus criminal cases registered against Mukhtar Ansari, including those of kidnapping and murder, this is the 6th case he's been convicted in.
A conviction and a life term, 32 long years after the murder of a Congress leader in Varanasi for Mukhtar Ansari, one of Uttar Pradesh's most dreaded gangsters and a 5-term MLA. Ansari was accused of murdering Avdesh Rai, an upcoming Congress leader in Varanasi and a rival in 1991. According to the FIR in the case, a van with Ansari and his henchmen in it sprayed bullets on Rai, killing him instantly. The murder happened the same time Ansari was starting to make a mark in politics in eastern UP.
अरे ये आज हम लोगों के जीवन का 32 साल से जिसका इंतजार कर रहे थे, आप 32 साल के बाद ये फैसला आया है। हम लोगों ने जो डटकर काम किया था, जो डटकर हम लोगों ने गवाही की थी, जीरा किया था और जो हम लोगों ने साक्ष्य दिया था, उससे ये लगता था कि निश्चित तौर से इस ज्यादा से ज्यादा सजा इनकी होगी।
In a statement, the Uttar Pradesh police said this was Ansari's 6th conviction in a criminal case, 5 of them coming in just the last year. The police statement said Ansari faces a total of 61 criminal cases, including murder and kidnapping. A list of top 25 mafias in UP compiled by the UP police has Mukhtar's name on top. Ansari has been in jail continuously since 2005 after he surrendered before a court in a case of rioting. The most infamous case against Ansari was the 2005 murder of BJP MLA Krishnanand Rai, for which he was convicted in April this year. Ansari's name is right up there in the count of the long list of criminally tainted politicians in Uttar Pradesh. He's a 5-term MLA from eastern UP's Mau district, an impoverished area known for its textiles and weavers. His first election victory was in 1996 on a BSP ticket. He won 4 more elections, twice as an independent, once from a regional party's ticket, and again on a BSP ticket in 2017. After Yogi Adityanath came to power in 2017, the UP police have filed 155 cases against Mukhtar Ansari's associates, including his family members, and seized illegally occupied property worth 586 crore rupees, the police said in a statement. With Himanshu Sharma, Alok Pandey, NDTV.
And moving on, the Adani Group's debt share has fallen as the group has completed its deleveraging program worth $2.65 billion. This after the group has completed this program according to a statement, and also they have prepaid their loans. The listed company's portfolio cash balance has risen 41.5% year on year to $4.75 billion, and this after the company prepaid margin-linked share-backed financing totaling 2.15 billion before the due date of March 31st, according to their statement. The company says that the deleveraging program testifies the strong liquidity management, and the company's debt-to-EBITDA ratio also improved from 3.8 in financial year 2022 to 3.27 in financial year 23. The asset-to-debt cover ratio of the group also improved from 1.98 times in financial year 2022 to 2.2 times in financial year 2023. Full disclosure here, NDTV is a subsidiary of AMG Media Networks Limited, which is an Adani Group company. Time for a short break now. News continues on the other side. Stay tuned. Welcome back. A day after a major under-construction bridge that was built at an estimated cost of 1,700 crore rupees collapsed like a pack of cards in Bihar's Bhagalpur, the Bihar government has said that portions of the structure were being deliberately destroyed in a planned fashion as the structure had serious defects. But still, there are several questions over how this bridge collapsed for the second time. Meanwhile, a guard working near the bridge has also gone missing, raising more doubts. Here's our report.
How did this 1,700 crore rupee under construction road bridge across the Ganga river in Bihar's Bhagalpur district collapse like a pack of cards? 24 hours later, many questions, very few answers. At this press conference, hours after the incident, Bihar Deputy Chief Minister Tejasvi Yadav had claimed the government was aware of structural defects in the bridge and that portions of it were being deliberately destroyed in a planned fashion. A part of the same bridge had collapsed last year too, during a thunderstorm. This morning, Chief Minister Nitish Kumar said he had ordered strict action.
भागलपुर में जो हुआ है अभी कुछ समय पहले एक बार और हुआ था, तो उसी समय हमने कहा ऐसा क्यों हुआ। जैसे ही हमको खबर जैसे ही मिला वैसे ही तुरंत हमने सबसे बात किया, इसलिए इसके लिए चिंता मत।
Work on the 3.1 kilometer bridge, a crucial link between Bihar's Bhagalpur and Khagaria districts, started in 2015 and was supposed to get over in 2019. 8 years after the start of construction, multiple extensions and a revised June 2022 deadline later, the bridge is not only incomplete but has collapsed twice. The Bihar government unable to say what action has been taken against the private contractor in charge despite this shoddy track record. With Manish Kumar, Bureau Report, NDTV.
And as freebies or relief announcements led the Congress party to a victory in Karnataka, the party seems to be applying the same formula in Rajasthan now. The Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot has launched yet another scheme for the people of the state. After free power up to 100 units, now the Chief Minister has announced gas cylinders for 500 rupees under a subsidy. The scheme, coming just a few months before the state elections, will cost the government 60 crore rupees.
Gas cylinders for rupees 500, a scheme the Gehlot government hopes will be a game changer in this election. And in the run-up to elections 2023, a dialogue with beneficiaries. 14 lakh users of household cooking gas who were given the subsidy today in their bank accounts, costing the government 60 crores in the first instance and will lead to an overall burden of 1,500 crores.
महंगाई के इस भयंकर दौर के अंदर किस प्रकार से हम लोग बचत की बात करें, बचत की राहत की बढ़त की बात जो हमने की है वो हमारी थीम है बजट के अंदर भी, और इसीलिए हम लोगों ने ये एक प्रयास किया है कि किस प्रकार इनको राहत मिले। ये सोशल सिक्योरिटी है, ये हमारा फर्ज बनता है कि हम किस प्रकार से उन तक पहुँचाएँ और सिक्योरिटी महसूस करवाएँ। इसलिए मैंने प्रधानमंत्री से रिक्वेस्ट करी है राइट टू हेल्थ और सोशल सिक्योरिटी दो कानून पास करें भारत सरकार।
गैस सिलेंडर का मिला।
For women like Shashi Bhati, the subsidy on gas is indeed welcome. Shashi is a single woman supporting a family of 3 with an income of 10 to 12,000 rupees a month.
एक सिंगल पेरेंट हूँ तो घर चलाना वैसे भी आसान नहीं होता 10-12 हज़ार रुपए में, तो मुझे पता चला तो मैंने भी रजिस्ट्रेशन करवाया था। और पहले तो 1100-1150 में हम लोग भरवा रहे थे, अब वो 500 रुपये में हो जाएगा, तो 600-650 रुपये बहुत बड़ी रकम होती है। लेकिन तो मैं उसका बच्चों के लिए कुछ अच्छा न्यूट्रिशन चालू कर दूंगी या ट्यूशन में ऐड कर दूंगी उसको मैं।
जैसे हम जॉइंट फैमिली में रहते हैं तो इतने हमारे कमाने वाले भी नहीं है, जो हमारी इनकम का सोर्स है वो कम है, तो इसको देखते हुए जो मुख्यमंत्री जी ने जो ये चलाई है ना योजना, इसमें 550 रुपये का बेनिफिट होगा, इसको हम है ना अच्छे मतलब बच्चों की पढ़ाई में और अच्छे जो भी काम है उनमें लगाएंगे।
But the BJP was quick to point out that the Gehlot government is not giving relief where it's really required.
आपने मैं मांग करूंगा राजस्थान की सरकार से, सबसे पहले आपको वास्तव में राहत देनी है, तो डीजल पेट्रोल में जो सबसे ज़्यादा वेट आप राजस्थान में लगा रहे हो वो सबसे पहले कम करना चाहिए।
A cylinder for 500 rupees and 100 units of electricity. Well, it's definitely created a buzz in Rajasthan. But will that buzz translate into a trend? There's still 6 months to go for assembly elections. In Jaipur, with Virendra Singh Shekhawat, Harsha Kumari Singh, NDTV.